Virtual Sniper is one of them games where you basically take on an agent who has to go around and take out people that are doing or done wrong. But does this virtual sniping game hit the mark, or should you be giving it a miss for something more elite? Like and subscribe and help me get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of September. I am so close to that mark, I can taste it. Right, so on to Virtual Sniper. Virtual Sniper is a sniping game that in a certain hub you can walk around, you can take target practice, you can try out the weapons, although you have to buy them with the money that you make from taking out targets. Each weapon is better than the last, with different things, better scopes and things like that. And apart from being able to walk to your target range, there is little other point in being able to walk around. Once in the actual game, it's up to you to choose which missions to go for. There are missions that basically you can just take willy-nilly and it'll give you, say, 2,000 cash. And then there's missions that you have to upgrade your weapons and the like, and you'll get more cash. 5,000, for instance. Eventually, by doing as many missions as you can, you will afford a new weapon, and they come in different varieties, different scopes and things like that, and semi-automatic and automatic, blah 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 blah. After you've picked your chosen mission, which will basically tell you who your actual target is and the like, and what they're wearing and everything, and a pretty little picture next to it. Then you're dumped into a small area that you can move around, I suppose, but there's not much point in doing so. Then it's time to pick up your weapon, load it, and aim for your target. The targets are normally quite easy to identify, but I did have one time where I'd mistaken someone else for it, but the game just carried on anyway, and the target started running away, and I just took him down after that. There did seem to be little to no consequences for shooting an innocent person though. Although missing or hitting like the target in the arm or the leg, he'll start limping around and you just need to shoot him again and he's down. I will say there's nothing wrong with the loading, the picking it up or anything like that, and the aiming's not too bad as well. And I did have a tendency to lean into my shot, which kind of almost made it feel a little bit more realistic. Shoot your target, pick up your reward, and you're back to base, pick another one, and rinse and repeat. Now, I could deal with rinse and repeat as long as it's like rinse and repeat, that's all you're doing, but you have different and harder targets. That was not the case in this game. In fact, only after about an hour's worth of play, they started to repeat the same challenges or targets, if you like. As of this time, I'm almost on £11,000, which means that I can almost upgrade to the next sniper. This would mean a hell of a lot to me if I actually still gave a shit about the game at this point.
Well, it won't let me buy the weapon. There's another bad thing about this game. Yay!
It boasts 3 different settings. In the trailer, it shows things exploding, and I've not seen any of that yet. Hopefully I will when I record for this video. Virtual Sniper looks so much like a mobile game that I literally looked on the Google store just to see whether it actually is on there. I could not find it, which means it looks this bad just because. There are, however, 3 different areas that you can go to, and while they all look different, they still have that kind of mobile look to them. But each will look empty because there aren't many people walking around any of these areas. I would say that using the term vibrant city would be pushing those words to the max, as mostly there are 1-2 other characters around. Although there is a day, night, and a rain cycle as well. That's the budget for the rest of the game gone. And it shows. There are, however, some missions where the target is moving around, making it slightly more difficult to hit. And as for those sounds, let's just not go there, shall we? I did notice that someone on AppLads has actually given this a 4 out of 5. And I can only imagine that he wrote his review on the wrong game page. So before we get on to that all important score, I wonder what that's going to be. Please go ahead and hit them like and subscribe buttons. Please help me get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of September. I'm almost there. Literally, I'm almost there. And so for the score, let's face it, this game actually gets boring within the first hour. I should realistically give it a 1 out of 10 for its dubious write-up on the App Store. But instead, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.